Welcome back, folks, to another week of word of mouth, talking mental health, relationships, etc. Y'all know the deal. Like and subscribe to the channel. Link down below to all our social media platforms. So this week, this video, a woman, I don't even know if her name is really Jen or he just called her that to be funny, but a woman asks why men don't pursue women anymore. So I'm going to play the video and then we're going to get into it.
Single men, why you don't pursue anymore? What's up?
All right, Jen, I'm going to do you a solid and answer this question that you and a lot of modern day girls and women have on why men, young men, or even boys are no longer pursuing y'all in public, in corporate functions, in conferences, whatever. The reality is today's modern day girls and women are way too judgmental. That's it. You're way too judgmental. If a guy is being nice and respectful towards you, right, because he was raised right, you write him off as being too nice, too boring. If the guy has his own life, like myself, and he parties, he drinks, he smokes cigars, you write him off as being arrogant, bad, irresponsible, not a good partner, which is bullshit. If he texts you every single day, or 2 to 3 times a week, or at the most randomest times just to show that he cares, you call him clingy, needy, or a man with no life of his own. And of course, if he doesn't show interest, well, that is black and white. You complain about him not being interested, you walk your dogs, you watch Orange is the New Black, you drink wine with your besties, and you go into this pity sob story fucking downward spiral fucking night that you all tend to do. How do I know this? Because the women in my area, the majority of them want my attention. The majority have also hit the wall. Simultaneously, they don't take care of their bodies. They're not feminine enough. They're not in shape enough. And if any woman says, oh, well, it's hard to stay in shape, bullshit. One could go to fucking Germany. One could go to Prague. One could go to Austria. One could go to Sweden, as they take good care of their bodies. Like, fitness is part of their everyday life. But with American women, that's not so much. The last and ultimate reason is feminism. Feminism in today's generation has killed chivalry. If I pronounce that wrong, hey, it is what it is. I just left happy hour. I had oysters for dinner. I had some mai fish tacos. I'm doing me, so I'm going to keep going with my video. Again, feminism has killed chivalry. Thus, men are no longer pursuing women to court you. They're no longer pursuing you to wine and dine you. Because, again, you guys, for the past 5 years, have complained about independence. Now that you're independent, now that you have equality, you could date and bang as many guys as you want. Now you guys are complaining because, hey, we're not pursuing you, or you're not getting the guy that you want. Welcome to the club.
So there it is. That's the video. He basically said women are too judgmental. I don't think judgmental is the word to use for that. To be honest, most of y'all just immature. It's really no way or function or to get around it. You're immature. You want this Disney World or Disneyland or Disney movie type of scenario to life that just doesn't exist. Some of you live this social media life and want a man that makes 150,000, want a man that does all these extenuous things that just is impossible or probable in most people's lives. It's not even in women's lives. It's not probable in most people's lives. Like we've discussed this before, what the minimum wage is, what average salary is, and all that other stuff. And it's become a reoccurring thing where I've seen women are like upset because men don't open up, or men aren't pursuing them, or men aren't doing this, or men are doing that. But it's like, who wants to do this? For what? It's a waste of time. Why? Especially if I'm making $200 a year, I'm not gonna entertain the ideology. I'm not gonna entertain Western ideology of women now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go overseas. I'm gonna find something like that overseas, and I'm gonna do whatever I want over there. And if I happen to find somebody, she just got a green card for free. But men aren't gonna sit there and entertain all this stuff anymore, and that's what's gonna happen. Like, yeah, even like the men who may not make $250,000 a year, or hell, even 100,000 a year, they're gonna save up their coins and get to women that want to be interested in them, that want to talk to them, that want to date them, that don't want to play these immature games. Generally speaking, social media has just made women immature. It's made people immature, but definitely women. Like, I'm doing my thesis on it, so it affects y'all way worse than it does men. It gives y'all these false hopes or falsalities that don't exist and won't ever exist in the lifetime. Like, hell, even with inflation, 80,000 isn't 80,000 anymore. It's more like 60,000. So when you ask yourself why men aren't pursuing you, or why men aren't interested, or they're not really putting in a lot of work or effort, it's because they don't want to. Men aren't more lonely because of it. Men aren't this, men aren't that, whatever other nonsense other people are coming up. They just don't want to. It's not even about sex. No, they just want to have sex and this and that. They don't want to. It's a headache. It's a stress. They don't. I'm not. Why? Tell me. Like, even like women have an issue with fresh and fits comments and the stuff they say. While their stuff is generally not right, it's accurate. And most of you aren't equipped to even deal with men like that. You're just not. Most of you don't have the manners to be dealing with men like that. All of you want men that are 6'4". That's like 8% of the world population. The world population. And might be less, because I think 6'2" is the standard for that. You want men that make $250,000 a year. There's like 5 jobs in the world that pay that, and we're not talking about celebrity jobs. You want all these grandiose things, but most of y'all don't have decent manners or decent consideration, and that's really what it boils down to. Y'all aren't y'all are judgmental, but y'all just immature, and men don't want to deal with it anymore. You can say men are emotionally immature, but social media has made women emotionally immature to the point where that men, at least Western culture, men don't want to deal with it. So that's all I got to say about this. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is Word of Mouth. Peace.